Hello, everybody. Welcome on back to baseball right here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. Now in a new area. Moved recently, which is pretty exciting. Which also means that I have not played this game in like a week plus, which might be the worst possible time for me to have not played this game. Because one, we're coming off a loss, and two, more importantly, we're dealing with the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore Orioles, as you might know if you've watched for a number of years now doing this, they give me so much trouble. And they are an absolute headache of a team, and I can't wait to be done with this 3-game set. So we're going to just try and get this underway and finished as quickly as possible. Mercifully, I'm home, so we only have to play 8.5 inning games if we're leading. But you saw what happened last time we had a lead against this team. It was miserable. This is youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. Thanks for so much for hanging out. 6 p.m. Pacific time every single day. You can catch a game of baseball right here on the channel. If this one goes up a little bit late, I apologize. You're still getting things all set and sorted and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, should go up on time, but who knows? I got to stop talking is the main part here. Marco Gonzalez is on the mound, 12-4 with a 2.17 ERA, taking on John Means, 6-8 with a 3.14 ERA. That is a surprising record. Having a losing record with a pretty solid ERA of 3.14 might be just kind of that Felix Hernandez sort of thing where they are pitching so well, but the offense just is having an off day, or I don't know, whatever it is. Speaking of Felix Hernandez, he is getting inducted into the Mariners Hall of Fame. I believe it's this weekend. I think it might actually be tomorrow that's happening, which is kind of wild because the Mariners have gone from not having like any numbers retired aside from Jackie Robinson to I think like once a year since Ken Griffey Jr. they are retiring numbers. Griffey, Martinez, Ichiro, and now King Felix. That's kind of wild. I was at the one in 20... maybe it hasn't been once a year, but they've been retiring a lot of numbers, and deservedly so. Anyway, we are 91-23, far and clear in first place in the American League West, 27 games ahead of the Astros. We're going to go ahead and jump in here, play the next game, play the full game. We will go, I believe it's Friday, so we're going to look for it is Friday, we're going to look for our City Connect, there it is, which I forgot to do last time. We haven't had in a while, so let's work with that. Regional theme, Gonzalez on the bump. Everybody's fully rested. Let's see, what do I want to do here? Mateo leading off, I love it. We'll flip that and go like that. Crawford in the 3 spot, pretty good. Ooh, except for it's lefty on lefty. That's all right. Ty France doubles machine, Teoscar back there, I like that. Suarez, I don't know if I want Raleigh as the DH, but he is a switch hitter, which could help. We could throw Haggerty in here and throw him up there. It's speed. Let's go with that. I think I want a little bit more speed, and what we could do is even flip Mateo and Haggerty, because Haggerty is primarily a left fielder, and Mateo that's his 4th best position. So let's do that. All right, here we go. Got to get back into the rigmarole and the flow. I'm a little worried because this team not only gives me trouble, but because I haven't played, I'm probably not going to be great timing wise. So we'll see. We'll see what happens today. Thanks so much for hanging out. The intro of this game is always the best time to make sure that you have subscribed. Ring the bell.
It's
and you'll be notified when I post
Friday night.
new videos.
It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Seattle Mariners. With
Game
Chris
number
Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team at home runs and runs batted in, Eugenio Suarez.
Wow. Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive,
Game 115.
You want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
So just about set. And towing
Marco
the slab
Gonzalez
here,
on the bump.
Marco
23
Gonzalez.
starts.
Base
12-4
runners
record with a
are tough to come by
2.17
with him out there,
ERA.
Chris.
132.2 innings pitched. 107 hits. A .88 whip. 10 walks. 149 strikeouts.
I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Here's
Adam
Frazier.
Frazier. Former Seattle. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
And a foul ball.
Not a great start. First pitch, wildly inaccurate. Oh, and you want a circle change for pitch number 2?
Kicks and fires. And that one fouled off.
2 degree. Okay. Wonder if I can get. Do I have anything that you can chase outside? A little cutter action.
And the 0-2. On the ground to third. Now the throw to first on the run. Frazier retired.
All of that was not great. That was probably the worst possible variation I could have had of that kind of ground out right there.
Ryan McKenna, good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Swing and a miss.
We have an aggressive swinging team that we're facing, which is pretty good because I've thrown, I want to say all 4 pitches have been outside of the zone. That's not what obviously not what I'm looking for, but
the pitch. Strike
there we
2.
go. That's a nice circle
really
change.
Sells the changeup with that arm action.
We'll go high inside fastball.
Goes
Ooh,
down
okay. All right. As I was winding up to throw that pitch, I was thinking that's not been my most consistent pitch. As
Gunnar
far as
Henderson will hit next.
I usually throw them a little higher, a
This
little
one
more
chopped
inside.
In the ground, but foul.
Typically they're balls, but that time even with a little bit of
the 0-1.
a little bit of an angle problem. It
Play
was
back to our left.
still a strike. We throw maybe a little 12-6 curve action. This is a bad idea.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Let's go.
Orioles held in check there. So now the Mariners offense gets to go to work for the first time. We've got
a
no
spinny
score.
chair now,
It's
which
Major
I've
League
noticed
Baseball on
already.
the
This is
show.
the second video I've recorded here in this new area. I'm moving around. I'm swiveling.
Back at T-Mobile
Wiggling
Park.
and swiveling.
And today's starting
It's also
pitcher,
probably a little
John
too tall,
Means.
so I don't have room under the
And
desk.
Singy, it's
John
unique
Means,
these
22,
days, but
starts
he's
6 and 8
more of a
record,
contact
3.14
type of
that high ERA, and 140.2 innings pitched, 128 hits, 28 walks, 92 strikeouts, a whip of 1.11.
And I think a guy like that
Numbers are
can
fine.
keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's
Jorge
got in this
Mateo,
one.
leading off. 94 on a four seam, 85 on a circle change, 79 on a sweeping curve, 86 on a slider.
Jorge Mateo in the box here lets that one go
That
for
was
a
a really nice circle change. Before he threw that pitch, I was thinking to myself, okay, we've seen a lot of the stuff downstairs. We've seen a lot of the off-speed stuff, even though it's a secondary or thirdary pitch. We haven't seen a ton on the fastball side of things. Not unfortunately.
Frazier hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting second.
Defensively, I think we're going to have to kind of keep it pretty tight here. Just kind of trying to
enters the day third
see if I can figure out a way
batting
to get the
race.
offense back into a flow. I think
and
that's
the
going to be
together.
my
We knew
main
he was going to
concern
be a
here.
stud. Just
I was already
coming
not
up,
doing well.
making his way through the minor
Bad swing.
leagues and quickly at this level, an impact player.
One of the things that's cool is
I
Rodriguez,
haven't been hitting
even
very
as
well
young
lately.
as he is, has formed kind of a neat relationship with Ichiro Suzuki. They met back in 2019 when Julio asked to take a photo with Ichiro, and the relationship has grown since then.
Oh,
And a
no,
pop-up,
late.
right side, foul territory.
That's not good.
Yeah, there's 2 away.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
2 outs.
I've been late on him, so it's kind of hard to say that it's a missed opportunity. Oh, he got me.
In the dirt. Basallo down to first with it. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning.
I was looking low.
Scoreless after one.
Okay. That's about the start I expected. See if
Back
we can
in Seattle, Anthony Santander
bring
at
it
the
back.
plate.
A little more patience at the plate. The umpire has a kind of a short strike zone, it feels. Like it's not quite as...
Gonzalez back to work. That's in there.
That's a nice strike right there.
The pitch. And that one hit to first.
Oh,
Sneaks through, base hit.
okay.
Off to a good start.
A little
with
surprising with
leadoff
Ty
knock.
France over there. He's pretty solid defensively, so
Not much to this one
that's
other
all right.
than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying
It's a
back
nice
and letting
circle
the ball
change, a
get
good
deep.
location right there at the bottom of the zone. Maybe she caught like a little too much plate, but
Ramon
still
Urias,
very
the next to
playable.
hit for the Orioles. He was hitless
opportunity.
in 4 at-bats yesterday.
Well, Ramon Urias, spectacular defender, won a Gold Glove in 2022 and became the first Orioles third
France?
baseman to win a
France?
Gold Glove since, you know who, Boo?
Let's
Manny
go.
Machado.
That's right, in 2015.
Batting six, the first baseman, Matt Mervis.
Okay.
Next for the Orioles,
See,
Matt
all we got to do
Mervis.
right now, round into a double play. Ooh, boy.
First pitch, not close.
I think part of-
Santander, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Part of what makes my pitching a little bit predictable is staying away from a pitch like the circle change.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. This one popped up, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly. So even with the runner
Something
on
like
the
a circle
move,
change, a pitch
he
like that, I'm
holds
not
at
going to
second.
throw, or try not to throw with runners
Now
on.
it's Franchi Cordero.
Okay, so we're throwing a fastball because I was trying to. Oh boy.
That one ripped.
All of that
And
was
there's 2 away.
that was a terrible pitch. That was
Yeah,
a
this is
terrible
pretty
pitch.
amazing. This guy's very efficient out there on the mound right now. Just 9 pitches in the first. He's got a chance to keep it to single digits again. Who does that?
Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
On the ground.
All
Third
right, that's
out.
a good recovery right there. That is a solid recovery.
Orioles strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Oh no. No.
And welcome back. And now the first baseman,
AP
Ty
Crawford's
France.
on the.
Obviously a guy who
Injured
makes
list
good
with a
contact,
concussion?
hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That
a good
misses
take right
the
there.
zone. Ball 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays.
Sweeping curve
Chris,
could be
and
an
it's
issue
huge when
today.
you don't have to
79
sit a guy
miles
or
an hour.
platoon him.
Very
When
slow.
you can
That's
hit, you know, both sides in terms of
a really
Lays
bad
out,
swing.
but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it.
So a little infield or a base hit there. Probably a little late, I would guess. Kind of lucky to get the bag here.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Oh, good timing,
Good
just
power. Not great in the OBP department.
There we go.
Swing and a line
That's a
drive,
good swing
base hit
right
out
there.
of the center field.
Roll station to
Throw back in
station.
quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm
baseman,
front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
Cannot get
I'd
too
say
aggressive
he's
here.
due.
Do not want to hit into a double play. It's a
First
great
pitch,
take
and
right
that's
there.
in for a strike.
It's a great take. Aaron Judge, 96. Woo. Shohei Ohtani. God.
France over at second. Hernandez at first with no outs. Comes up empty on the swing.
That was a
0-2
really
now.
good circle change.
Patrick
It looked
Johnson
super
behind the
good
plate.
coming in.
Patty Johnson to some
Obviously
vote,
too
but
early.
I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but
Wow,
Got it
froze me with a
looking, that's a
fastball.
strikeout.
Well,
Damn.
just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a cold ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
High fly ball out to center field. McKenna pulls it in on the run.
Yeah,
Oof,
that was
that's-
a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
So first and second with 2 outs. So here's Murphy now. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
That's to third.
Well, that's
Rolls across the
yikes.
diamond,
Oh,
and that's the inning.
no.
Mariners leave a couple. We'll move to the third with no score.
Can't be like that already. Leaving
Top
opportunities.
half of the third inning, and now the catcher comes up to him. Samuel Basallo.
Basallo.
And here it comes. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. Gonzalez goes 6'1", 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013. Strike 2. The pitch. Foul ball left side.
Not
He'll
where I
see
wanted that
another.
pitch at all. Gross.
Next offering is fouled back. Keeps the at-bat going with
He's
a foul
getting
ball.
a little bit of
Also
contact
really
on
good at bat.
everything.
What I like about
A
this
little
guy, his
frustrating. I was
bat
kind of hoping
stays
that
in
a
his
swing
zone
and
for a
miss
long
would be on
time.
that
Gives him the ability to
12-6
foul off
curve.
tough pitches.
The other way. And a base hit right there. And
Wow,
the leadoff
that
man
sucks.
aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And here is Adam Frazier. And that's in there for strike 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is fouled back.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts
You
for
know, with
several
that
games, even
third hit
deeper
that we have
more.
here,
No,
all 3 of their
right
hits
now,
have
he's
not been
really in
super
one, so
great.
I'm
It's
sure
been
his
one that
mind
got
is
by
all over
France
the
and a
place,
couple little
racing,
bloop
having a hard
shots.
time
That
sleeping,
third
trying
hit,
to
I
figure
actually
out
thought that
what can
Haggerty
get
was
him
going to have a
back
shot
on
at
track,
getting
back
to it,
feeling
but
more comfortable and settled in the box.
McKenna batting for the second time.
kind of the
and that's
animation
strike
took
1.
over and he
He's 0 for 1.
kind of pulled off it. I was trying to drive to the ball.
That's in there. That is strike 2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Nice coverage by Colton Wong over at second.
Now one out to right.
Hernandez did not get a good
And that'll fall for a base hit.
read on.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Next
Yeah, too
offering is
fast. I
in
did
for a
not
strike.
feel good coming
At
out of
the
my
dish,
hand
looking
there.
to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. Haggerty fires it to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0. Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. In there for strike 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very
perfect
good
circle
read
change
and
right
can
there.
determine whether or not he can
That's what you
score
wanna
on that
see.
base hit.
McKenna, the lead runner at second. Henderson at first. One gone.
That was what I was expecting kind of
Really
earlier in the
change
game. That
speeds.
kind
He
of
goes off the off speed to the fastball.
high and
The
inside,
hitter
just
doesn't
missing the
know
mark.
what's coming next.
Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. Heading for the plate. One runs in. It's an RBI double, and it's 2-0.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now
What the
on the
fuck
night.
is it about
And just
Baltimore?
a triple
What
home
in
run
the
away from
fuck?
cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
It's a cutter on the
One down.
outside.
Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one's in there, 0-1. And strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And down on strikes. 2 down.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Mervis in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Popped up. France settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 2 and the Mariners nothing.
We have had some games this season where we've really gotten knocked
Welcome
around in the
back
hit
as
column.
we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for the Mariners, Colton Wong. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball.
I thought it was going to be a circle change coming in a little bit quicker, but it was that sweeping
back in there
curve.
to swing the bats.
Off the mark there. And it's a ball and a strike.
Ooh, that's a
down
bad.
the line.
It's like the right idea. I might have been able to poke it down the line, but
Next offering down
Good
low
take right
and
there.
in the dirt.
switching to a contact swing here. Okay, good job fouling it off, staying
He's
alive.
mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Damn.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Henderson makes the grab, and there's one down. Jorge Mateo now. He's 0 for 1. In there, and it's 0-1. Mateo hitting leadoff.
Mixing
in
it up
today's
really
game,
well. I was
and
looking
they
for something
traded
off
for him
speed,
earlier
low.
this year. Next pitch is downstairs. And now the lefty. And that's outside.
Doing a much better job here, much more patient at the plate. He's already thrown 8 pitches this inning. His
Outside.
average was just over 9, or yeah, 9 or just over
The
9.
line of
So
the pitch. And he walked him.
okay, there we go. Julio Rodriguez come in here, blast one out of here, and we are doing well.
Man at first with one gone. And stepping in is the speedy Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. And that will get out of play. Julio Rodriguez, you're talking about one of the top young players in all of baseball, Chris. So talented. A Rookie of the Year, an All-Star, and a Silver Slugger.
And what I love about this kid is that he's all about the team. As much talent as he has, he could be focused on his individual numbers, but you can tell the way that he plays the game that they feed off of his energy.
Oh,
Got him.
it was a
looking for the
third straight
strikeout.
fastball.
Fastball to letters, froze him for strike 3. And up next for Seattle, Sam Haggerty, a switch hitter batting right. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So 2 on with 2 away. Ty France up next for the Mariners. Reached on an infield single his first time. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. And he deals. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's in
That's
there.
A good take right
And
there.
it's
Wasn't going to do anything with it.
One way to
Fine.
make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Next pitch
That's
misses.
a great take
Now
right there.
3 in a row.
Teoscar's on deck.
Teoscar Hernandez up next for the Mariners.
We have a pitch to work with here.
And the 3-1. 3-1.
Walked him. Okay, made that pretty easy. Now this is where it gets kind of interesting. So Teoscar has good power, and we have good speed on third and second.
So 2 down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
See what we can do here. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 2 situations I don't typically do too well with.
That one off the mark, and it's 1-0.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Ooh, bad swing. Not a good swing. Got to let that go. It's a little early, but it's too low in the zone to do much with.
And a pitch.
That's easy
In
inside.
situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That one's in there. That's strike 2.
That's a nice pitch.
Good eye
That's
right
outside.
there. So all 3 runners will be off of the full count pitch with 2 away.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie this ball game up. Maybe even take the lead if they can get something deep.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side.
It broke inside the last moment.
Sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Oh no.
New inning getting started.
I overthought it.
Gone for
Fastball. Looking at it, it just felt like it came inside at just the last moment.
And into the box for Baltimore, Franchi Cordero. The wind and the pitch. There's your strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Gets a piece
That was
there.
the correct
We'll do it
pitch
again.
to throw. It's so frustrating. It seemed like it was going to be on the outside, and it just kind of tailed in at the last moment. It was the right pitch to throw because the others I probably would have been able to try and at least foul off. But the fastball, even at 91, I've been really late on today.
Kicks and
Just
deals.
not good.
In the air out towards right center. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
now batting, the designated hitter.
Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that one wrapped foul. 0-1. Foul ball there. Left-hand batter waits. Good job to fight that one off.
That is a really solid location right there. I like that spot for the 12-6 curve.
Swing and a miss.
Terrible fastball.
Catch up
Terrible, terrible
Not
fastball.
too often you're going to see a sub 90-mile-per-hour fastball get by a hitter for the strikeout, especially when it's in a very hittable location like that. Makes me think he's either looking for something else completely or he tried to do way too much with that swing.
Basallo stands in now and watches strike one. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Circle change isn't quite getting as down as I want it to be.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. Great effort.
Probably
but
saved
it's
an
an
extra
infield
base
hit.
there. It's a great effort by Suarez. But that's been, I mean, that's how it's gone for Baltimore here offensively. They have, I think that's their 7th hit of the game. And at least 4, maybe even 5 of them have been just kind of little bloop shots here and there.
The Orioles lineup. So next to hit for Baltimore, Adam
And
Frazier.
something like that, so. Oops.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Didn't adjust my timing correctly there.
Swung on,
Oh my
belted.
God.
Hernandez ranging back, looking up, and makes the grab. And that is that. And the Orioles leave one. They're up 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Eugenio.
Why to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average,
Sean.
and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next one is off the
Got to
plate.
adjust the game
And
plan.
it's
Probably got to
1-2.
try to get to the bullpen here. Can't give up too much more defensively.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I mean, that's what you're looking for in that bases loaded scenario.
Kicks and fires.
Just stay alive.
Swing
No!
and a miss. Struck him out. And
I don't
he's
know if
down
that was
on
going to be a
strikes
strike, but it was
for the
way
second
too
time today.
late.
So
91
digging
on the
in,
fastball,
J.P.
and it's-
Crawford. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Just missed.
I did not realize that last pitch of the last inning was a fastball. I thought it was more of like a slider.
Next offering is fouled back.
Still late on that.
One down, base is empty. And he pumps in a strike. Comebacker to the mound.
Okay.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
There's the bloop. What about a blast?
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's Tom Murphy. First time up, he grounded to third. And it's fouled away.
Curveball dropped on me. I'm sure it's early.
Crawford stands
I'm in the
first with
worst
one out.
possible position right now. Late on the fastball, early on the off speed.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Next one misses. Ball one.
It's a good take.
To third
Oh
might be
no!
two. To second, and he threw it away.
Okay, gotta take advantage of that. Have to take advantage of this.
So one out with two aboard. Colton Wong up to hit. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Off speeds were low. Fastball was high.
There's a strike.
Okay.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Bounce back to the mound. Touches the bag for one, and that's two. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Orioles 2 and the Mariners nothing.
No, I thought I was going to get a little bit more of that.
Ready now for the fifth inning. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Ryan McKenna.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get
2
on,
innings
it's
in a
gonna
row,
give
we've been
him
able to
one
put
more
runners
thing he's gotta
in
think
scoring
about.
position.
First
That
offering
somehow
and
was
just
too
misses.
fast, and
You
also
know, these
somehow was a ball.
Orioles putting
Fantastic.
together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way so far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
On the ground, right side, Wong to first.
And most of those hits
And
against
a
that
quick out
fastball,
number
pretty
one.
Well,
bullshit.
he's doing a nice job
If I'm
of
being honest
keeping
with
the
you.
ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. And that's in there for strike one.
Not a great pitch there, but
The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Now it's the right fielder, Anthony Santander. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one, something off speed, good arm action on it, whatever it was.
And that's a fair ball.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. It really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there.
2 outs, runner at first. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swings and misses. And the count even at 1. Santander leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering
come
misses.
on.
Ball
I
two.
know you wanted to
Well, the good
swing
thing
at
so
that.
far
Come
is that
on.
He hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting.
God, I'm looking. Okay.
Picks up strikeout number
Defensively,
7.
been doing
One left for
pretty well. The
Orioles,
pitching hasn't been
but they
as
hold the 2-0
consistent. Not
lead.
surprising. Nothing about this game is very surprising. The Orioles, for whatever reason, give me trouble. Thank God they can't get into the playoffs. Unless they go on a massive run
These
here over
fans
the last
definitely want to get
couple of months.
involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
That's a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Mariners finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring
Sean,
position, but
that
nobody's
is
been able to deliver a big hit
inexcusable.
in those situations.
That is so bad.
The wind of the pitch. That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
In the air, right field. Santander hauls it in, and there's one away.
Goes back to that bad swing on strike 2.
Julio Rodriguez.
Put myself in a
Up
bad
next for the
count.
Mariners.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Out to center. McKenna has this one sized up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing, and that ball smashed.
Damn.
And that is that. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners.
Maybe the best piece of contact
They trail
either
things
team has
here
had,
2-0.
and that's just right to him. Letting this pitcher stick around a little bit. I'm waiting for that mistake. I don't know that I'm going to get it or be able to figure it out.
All set for the start of the inning. And here's the
Going
first
into that
baseman,
San
Matt
Diego
Mervis.
series, it was very interesting to
First time,
have
and it's 0-1.
the San Diego Padres and then the Baltimore Orioles back to back. because it's two teams that I feel the polar opposite about. I feel supremely confident, even with the loss that we had, supremely confident against my abilities against the San Diego Padres. Baltimore, on the other hand, I dread. I am miserable for the next 3 games. I don't know what it is about this team that gives me so much trouble, but they are a nightmare every fucking time I face them.
And there's a foul ball. Cordero, 28 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Fought off foul.
Not what I want. So this cutter maybe a little bit more outside.
Struck him
or
out looking.
Just a really beautiful cutter.
Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame.
It's a great location.
That's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Holiday in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. On the ground to first, France tosses to the pitcher covering the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across here this half.
The issue that I've had, I think the last like 5 losses, 4 or 5 losses, we've been getting blanked in about 80% of those games. 6-0, 6-0.
Back at T-Mobile Park. Well, we go bottom 6.
It's a 1-run game against Baltimore that we lost in extras, or 2-run maybe.
Ty France, a pretty cool story. A 34th round pick.
He's not putting up a lot of fight when we fall behind.
And in 2022, he was an all-star. First pitch just misses. And a strike in there.
Fuck. He is throwing so many of these fastballs low.
The 1-1. And a base hit up the middle.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Teoscar Hernandez getting ready to hit. There's a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Slice that one a little bit right.
They're at first and second with nobody out.
See how much longer they leave this pitcher in here. I need to think about getting a pitcher up and getting him going.
Jams of the game for him, back-to-back singles to start the inning. And he's had a real solid outing, but he needs to lock this situation down if he wants it to stay that way.
First and second, no outs. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. That one's in there, 0-1. 0-1.
Give myself a second here.
France on second. Hernandez on at first with nobody out. Next one off the plate inside. And the count is 1-1.
We're going to need something pretty deep to get France all the way around.
And that one
That's
is
not
lifted
gonna do
in
it.
the air.
That's a-
Cordero on the move to his left.
That's
trouble
awful.
here.
That
Puts
is
it away
awful.
for the out.
Awful.
And there's one away.
The location differences and the speed
JP
differences
Crawford
have
gets a chance to hit.
really
1
given
for
me
2.
trouble. That's a bad.
And first offering is fouled
Circle
off.
chain. Gotta love that
All
guy.
eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. He goes down looking.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Laser base hit. Flying around third is France. He'll score easily. And now they trail by 1.
That's a huge hit from Tom Murphy. A perfect. Did a good job kind of sitting low in the zone there.
Dreaming about as a hitter, so no surprise he put a great swing on it. Chance out to even this game if they can put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a hit.
So up next, Colton Wong. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. At the belt and fires. And that
It's a great take.
He's been
Great
raking
take.
in recent games, and
Feel that
reason why
anxiousness. I want to
getting
hit
ahead in
something.
counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And a pitch. Outside
Okay,
corner,
that's
there's
fine.
a strike.
That's fine.
Activity
No
in the bullpen
problem.
for Baltimore. Joey Crable getting loose out there. Aiken, a left-hander, also throwing. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Bounce to the right side.
That is
Frazier on to first
so
in
bad.
time. And that is the inning. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Far too many wasted opportunities. It's okay, so what are they? They got 2 lefties coming up and then a
Back
righty.
in Seattle, top of inning
Let's
number
see what
7.
we can do
Here's
here.
the
I know we're
catcher,
getting to like the third or the
Samuel
fourth time
Basallo.
through the lineup. That's
First off
obviously
for
not
him,
where you want to
misses
be,
the mark.
but lefty, kind of want to take advantage of that. I guess I should probably have looked at that and tried to put up Joey Wentz.
On the ground, right side. Boots it.
Oh, and it doesn't. Fuck. I don't know why it does that.
Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Adam
That is
Frazier.
so
Almost drove one out of here
frustrating.
last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
In there for strike 1.
It is very frustrating because I guess I understand it.
In the dirt, blocked. To second, but way
We
too
are coming
late.
back here.
Safe there.
That's why
And
I don't
now
love
a man into
the circle
scoring
change
position.
in those locations.
Here's a 1-1. Foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Ground ball right side.
So when he boots it, I mean,
On
I
to
guess it
France.
kind of makes
That's
sense in the
first out,
context of
top
the game.
7th.
Say you're setting up for a double play. Do you really want him to still throw to second? You know, if you're trying to set that up,
Brian
just try to
McKenna,
reset and
the
go
next to hit
first
for
and
the
get it.
Orioles. 1 for 3.
And this is
Now, what we can do here is go ahead and just bring in
a big
Diego
opportunity for
Castillo.
him to pick up his teammate right here.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a
It's
pitching
frustrating.
change in
It's the
this spot.
second
Marco
time in this
Gonzalez will
game
depart. Good effort
that
out
we
of
have
him,
not
even
gotten
though
an
he
out that we
exits
should
on the
have
hook for the
had.
loss.
And that
More
is a
on
little
the bump
frustrating.
After a quick break. New pitcher for the Mariners, Diego Castillo.
Well, this offense has great opportunity to add on right here with a runner at third, less than 2 outs. So they're
go,
asking
Castillo.
him to come through in a big way out of the bullpen. He's got bases to work with, so he doesn't have to challenge this guy too much if he doesn't want to.
Okay. A little early on that. Let's see if we can figure that out. Still gonna bam. Nope, still early on it. Slow down. Settle down here. Too anxious. Better, but still 3 degrees, right? Okay. Alright. I can deal with that. This is not going the way I want it to. Fuck. It's still early. Let it ride just a little longer. That is so disappointing. There we go. That's what we're looking for here.
Yeah, and he swings and misses.
That's
And
a
it's
bad
nothing
slider.
at all.
That is a
Here's the
really
sacrifice
bad
situation,
slider.
and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms
In the air, center field.
What
Rodriguez
do
settles
we?
Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He scores. That's a big
I don't know what the hell
sacrifice
happened there.
fly. It's 3-1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Rodriguez heads towards it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
All right, it is a 7th inning stretch. I'm actually going to get up and take a 7th inning stretch. Stick around after a word from this static screen here, and we'll be back with more MLB The Show 23 in just a moment. Thanks for hanging out here on YouTube.com/ShotOfSourceRex. We'll be right back.
In
Hope
a
they're
new
bringing in a
pitcher
new
here to
pitcher.
start the bottom of
Take
the
a look at
7th.
him.
Joey Crable.
Crable coming in 5-5 with a 50 with 57.2 innings pitched, 10 holds, 390 on the ERA, whip 123. We'll see what we can do against him coming up
At the plate,
right after this.
Mateo.
All right, we are back from our 7th inning stretch here. Mateo up to bat. Cribble, I forget how they say his name already. He is going to be the pitcher that we're facing. You can see a fastball at 94. Or between 92 and 96. Circle change at 87, cutter at 88, and a slider at 82.
The pitch. Hit hard.
A jump shot. There we go. Okay, that's a good start for us. 98 speed on the base paths.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the
pitching wise, I should probably pull Castillo out. I'm not going to be in a good rhythm with him pitching because I brought him in with runners on. I was thinking about it as I got up that I did not. Well, one, for whatever reason, I'm not as centered as I thought I was on the camera. But two, and maybe more importantly, I didn't actually really realize that the runner advanced from second to third. So I was a little thrown off, and I was trying to get him in position, Rodriguez in position. I was trying to get him in position to do like a throw in. He should have a pretty good arm, but I don't know. Okay. Settle down.
And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez.
So 94, good on that one.
There's a strike.
Take that. That's fine. That's fine take. Not going to do anything with it. So we did give up that one run, unfortunately. Been kind of a problem throughout the season. Getting a run and then giving it up. That's a terrible swing. That is a terrible swing.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
Watch the slider out of the zone here.
That one just misses the outside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Good job to foul it off there. I think they've increased his power. The live roster update did get applied recently. And by recently, I mean...
That's out to center field. And there's
oh, no.
A base hit.
Oh, no! Oh, no! I don't know how that's an E8 on him. That was my fault.
No,
I should have trusted his ability to get back.
Up next for the Mariners. Swing at a foul.
A great swing, looking a little lower in the zone there. Timing very late. Power's just not going to be there for Sam Haggerty.
Now the 0-1. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And there's one down.
Yeah.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ty France. Swings through that
with a circle change there on pitch number 1. Was not looking for that. I was too committed to the high fastball.
Over at first with 1 away. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Oh, that is so bad. Oh, god damn it. Now I don't know what is going on. Ah.
And the right-hander deals. Got it!
Got me with the circle change
That's
out of the
out
zone.
number
God
2.
damn it.
So far,
Fuck.
just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
He's gone all off speed the last 4 pitches.
The 0-1. And fouled off.
God damn it, Sean. God damn it.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
There we go. Good job. Just foul it off.
First and second, 2 down.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball. You have
That's
to
a great
get it up
take right there.
because
That
of
is
how
an
hitters
important
change their
take right
swings.
there. You can feel my right thumb hovering on that B button, ready to push.
2-2 now. And that misses off the outside edge. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
And they're all loaded up.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. You make the team earn their way on.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Keegan Aiken.
Definitely
Keegan
a
Aiken.
huge at bat in this game coming up right here. But with 2 outs, he's just got to focus on getting one batter, and this should be fun.
Four seam at 95, slider at 87, circle change at 87, curveball at 77.
Suarez in the box now, takes strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
The pitch. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's down and away. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And it's even up. Line drive. Fair ball. 1 run
Tie game.
in. Now a
Tie
second crosses the
freaking
plate.
game. Let's
Back
go.
even. It's 3-3.
Let's go.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too
The
much.
little bloop shot.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. First pitch, and that's in for a...
Let's take a second here. Let's get... I want to keep him a little sped up here. Matt Brash is alright.
strike. Right
Oh,
side,
no.
Frazier. In plenty of time to first.
That lefty-lefty
bat ends
matchup
the
has been
inning.
a problem for me.
But they score
I don't-
twice and even it up late. 8th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. We go to the 8th. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander.
Now, I think I am going to stick with my plan here. Obviously, I
So
love
out of the
Diego
bullpen
Castillo
for the
here.
Mariners, Charlie Morton.
He's been a
25th
huge piece of
appearance
this
the year for
team
him.
throughout the season, so there's no problem with leaving him in, but I don't love leaving him in, or any pitcher in, when I bring them in with runners on, because I don't get those warm-ups with no runners on, and that tends to be a problem. There's no way that's going to be called a strike in the game. Nice try. Very funny. Charlie Morton came over in a trade. Oops. Most of those are not going to be
And the pitch.
a strike. What in the hell?
That's
All of a sudden, the zone got real
A
wide there.
mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking
Hey,
ball
let's
right
maybe
there.
not do that, huh?
And stay in the ballpark.
Now it's going to be Ramon Urias. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. On the ground, right side. Wong to first. And that quickly, 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Matt Mervis digs in now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball.
All right, what can we
up in the
do
zone.
here? Can we
1,
get
2,
one
3
across to bring in
Orioles.
Munoz for a
Score
save
remains
opportunity?
tied at 3.
Hasn't been a great game offensively, but we finally are able to come through, or were able to come through.
On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the Mariners catcher, Tom Murphy.
The catcher, Tom Murphy.
Aiken back to work. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And a
Ooh,
swing
bad
and a
swing,
miss there.
bad swing.
Ball to strike. The pitch. That one missed.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Come on, throw something up. Oh,
Swing
not
and a
like
miss,
that.
and now
Idiot,
2-2.
Sean. Come on.
Well, and those hitters
That's a
count
3-1 count that I
sometimes
threw
can be
away.
a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Colton Wong on deck for the Ends. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Out towards right center
Under
field. Santander drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Then there's one down.
Now back, second
And
baseman,
stepping in for the Mariners, Colton Wong. In the air, out
Second
towards
drop.
left center.
Fuck,
Dives
no.
and makes
God
the catch.
damn it.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
Mateo now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That to right. Santander drifts
Fuck
towards
off.
it. Makes
Really?
the catch, inning over.
Ugh.
Mariners are down
God damn
in
it.
order. Still tied.
Fucking
3-3.
damn it.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the left fielder, Franchi Cordero. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Too aggressive, too much aggression.
He was late there. Strike 1.
That's not where I wanted that slurve at all.
And a 1-1. And that one missing low.
Come on, Sean.
Base hit center field.
Should not have thrown that. Tom Murphy has a bit of a tendency, especially
Well, they call that an advantage count for a
in
reason.
previous
So
seasons, of
much
calling
more
for the
likely to
same
get
pitch
something
multiple
you can hit.
times.
Everything was on
Should not
time
have
and
done
fluid
that
in
there.
swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Gets the bunt down the right side. He is safe.
This fucking Orioles team. I
This
hate
couldn't
the way
have played out
that
any
play
better
is
on
run
offense. They were trying to trade it out to move the runner into scoring position, but instead they just couldn't make the play on defense. You really need to get it out there.
Tosses across to first, and that is a big first out.
Now batting.
Adam Frazier, the next to hit for the Orioles. Clips the corner, and that is strike one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
One down, runners at second and third. Next offering upstairs.
In
Just
this situation,
couldn't
he's
get
trying
it.
to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing.
Got him looking.
That's a huge out. That's a huge out on
strikeout
Frazier.
there.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
The 0-1. High fly ball down the left field line. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground as they score a pair on the play.
These are the best kind of automatic doubles for an offense. Everyone scores on the play, and they still have a runner in scoring position. And they pitched to him with the base open at first, maybe regretting that a bit, but there's nothing they can do about it now.
Gunnar Henderson now at the plate.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That one fouled off.
Where the fuck is that bullshit? Are you
McKenna
kidding me?
stands at second with 2 gone. And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 2-3-4 set to hit.
I
in
think
the
if
bottom of the
Mateo's
ninth.
in left, he can
It's
get
the
that
Orioles
ball.
5 and the Mariners 3.
But I mean, that's been the Baltimore Orioles offense all fucking day. It's been bullshit, garbage
Coming
little
on for
hits
the
like that.
Orioles, Ryan Baker.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Julio Rodriguez getting ready to hit.
Rodriguez.
The pitch. And a strike. Baker, the tall righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
And a swing and a miss. And now just 2 outs away. Sam Haggerty up next for the Mariners. Look out. And it hit him.
Well, he's just glad that he got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Ty France. Swing and a miss. Strike
He's not throwing
1.
stuff in the zone.
This is
Come
a
on,
real
man. You
tough
gotta.
place
Fuck,
for
man.
visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Got the bat going too soon. And
God
strike 2.
damn it. I don't think he's thrown a single fastball yet. That's what I'm amped up for, what I'm ready for.
Pitch misses there. And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Big spot here. Bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. Teoscar Hernandez, the next to hit. And that's in there for strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Righty to the plate. That misses, and the count even 1-1. Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's
God
fair,
damn it.
but it
Fuck.
looks foul.
That was the
Man,
pitch.
that stays fair. We got a new ball game.
God
Great
damn
swing.
it.
Just couldn't keep it between the lines. He's got to try to bottle that. Do it again.
That was it. That was the pitch.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
The 5-3 final score in this one, as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
This is an unsurprising result, if I'm being honest. I haven't played the game in a little bit, which kind of puts me in a, you can see it early when you're late on a 91-mile-an-hour fastball, which is something you probably should be crushing. I know that you can use that to play off, other speed pitches and stuff like that. I get that. Things were a little mechanically unsound early in this one. We were able to battle back, tie the game up at 3. Really weird top of the 9th inning, though. That was pretty frustrating. We had a couple of bases loaded situations we weren't able to take advantage of. 2 errors by the Orioles. One of them shouldn't have counted as an error. Should have just been a base hit. But this Orioles team, I don't know what it is about them, but the worst comes out. I probably should have subbed out Charlie Morton. But it is what it is. Santander was your player of the game. He was 3 for 4 with a double and a ribby. McKenna was 2 for 4. He knocked home 3 runs with a double. He scored once as well. Basalo? Maybe? He scored twice on a 2 for 3 day. Frenchie Cordero was 1 for 4. He scored a run as well. Mateo was 1 for 4 for the Mariners. He scored a run. He scored a run. Murphy was 1 for 4 with a ribby. Ty France scored on a 2 for 4 day. And Eugenio Suarez was huge with a 1 for 4 day. Came up in the clutch with 2 ribbies. Too many hits given up way too early to this team. We were able to weather the storm early, but we gave up 2 runs in the 3rd. Some questionable defensive plays. They had some kind of blooper, kind of Baltimore bullshit hits. But there was an out that we missed with Ty France. I don't think that led to anything. We had the weird play with Colton Wong where he booted it. I should have had time to get it there. They were effective in their sacrifice bunting, putting runners in scoring position, and they were able to get with McKenna, who only has 34 power. They were able to get him a ball that was just inside the line to go for an automatic double. Couldn't do anything in the 9th, even though we had a runner on, and that was kind of the story of the game. Keegan Aiken, he gets the win. 1.1 innings pitched. He gave up 1 hit. No strikeouts, no walks, no earned. Charlie Morton gets the loss. 2 innings pitched, 3 hits, 3 strikeouts, no walks, 2 earned. Brian Baker with the save. We were 1 pitch away, 1 better timed swing away from tying up that game, but just couldn't do it. A little more competitive out of me, and as far as a loss is concerned, it's a frustrating kind of loss, but I'm more comfortable with it solely based on the fact that I was able to actually put some runs up on the board. Kind of a weird way to look at it, but it is a positive for me when you look at, Boston's a 6-0 loss. We've lost to this team 6-0. We lost to Minnesota 6-0. Those have been the last losses. Have been just games that we've been blanked. The last couple we've at least been putting up a fight. We have fallen behind early and not done a good job at getting back into the game. So that's a little frustrating. We were able to get back into today's game, but we have fallen behind early, and that's been kind of the issue. It puts a lot of pressure on, and especially when you have kind of the worst-case scenario of giving up a lot of hits, even a couple of runs to the opposing team, and then not doing anything offensively, starts to become really panicky really quickly, and that's just that's how today's game goes. Tomorrow, we'll be back at it against Baltimore. We are 1-3 against this team, who is like 16 games under 500. We are not playing well. I don't know what it is about the Baltimore Orioles, but we really struggle. I really struggle against them. Cole Irvin's on the mound, 8-9 with a 3.29 ERA, taking on Luis Castillo, 15-4 with a 1.59 ERA. as the Mariners look to even up the series against Baltimore Orioles tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific time, right here on the channel. So be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos, and we will see you at the ballpark tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching, and good sports. Go Mariners.